everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today what I have for you guys is of course another GTA 5 Online video, and this video will serve as your weekly update reminder because it is Tuesday, and as you guys know, we get the new information for the new and upcoming weekly event on Wednesdays before it goes live Thursday morning. So I just want to get you guys up to speed on everything that's all for this week before we wrap up, because this is the final week of the Halloween event here in GTA. So realistically, if you're watching this on Tuesday, you have at most about 36 hours before the next weekly update goes live and we lose out on all the Halloween content. So let's jump into things and go over it all. As for the bonuses this week, there's nothing that's really that impressive, and I discussed it all in my weekly update money guide that came out on Saturday. And so what we have featured here is double money as well as double RP on the alien survivals. That's something you could do, take advantage of. You get about $60,000, or excuse me, not with this, I'm thinking of the adversary mode we're about to talk about. You get about $87,000, I think, with double money for completing all 10 waves. If you go endless waves, you get up to about 140 something thousand money and cash before it actually caps out. So I'm not exactly sure what wave you want to take that to. I don't know what that is, but it is what it is right there. And then if you also want to play an adversary mode for double money and double RP as well, Judgment Day is going to be double money and double RP. This you make about 60,000 with double. If you have GTA Plus, you're still getting double money and double RP for any sort of Halloween series and Halloween update game mode. Judgment Day applies, so you're getting 4 times money with this, which would be, if you win, you get $120,000. So that's kind of nice right there. And then street dealer sales are also paying out double money and double RP this week, so make sure to be selling your MC product to those street dealers, especially if you're not doing the actual sale missions themselves. You might as well sell the street dealers daily. When it comes to our discounted vehicles this week, we have a pretty interesting selection. We have 3 vehicles that are 30% off. One of these is the Volcar Warner HKR, which you can get for $882,000. Next up, the BF Weevil you can also get for $609,000, 30% off once again as well. And then in addition to that, we also have the Lampadati Tropos Rally you can get for $571,200. Then you can also get 50% off the Classy Vamos, the Dinka Jester, as well as the Super Diamond. And I will showcase to you in this video where you can unlock them, because you can't get them on in-game websites. They are only available at specific in-game vendors. Next, we also still have 30% off all of the Halloween vehicles, so I just want to go over them so you guys know, because this is the last and final chance you'll have, especially in video format from me, on when you can unlock them and how. The Classy Tornado Rat Rod, 264 grand. You can get this 30% off. In addition to that, you can get the Chariot Romero Hearse for 30% off. You can get this for $31,500. The Albany Lurcher you can get for $455K. Once again, 30% off. This is all on Southern San Andreas Super Autos. You can get the Albany Brigham in the 4-door section. You can also get for 30% off for just over $1 million. You can also get the Albany Frankenstang for $385,000. It's also 30% off. Same with free skull tattoos as well as Sugar Skull face paints. And don't forget about the LCC Sanctus. That is the last Halloween vehicle discount. You can get this for $1.4 million or 30% off as well by Thursday morning if you can buy it. So I'm recording this at night, so apologies for the fact that the colors are all off. It's, you know, the last little bit of the Halloween weather. But at the Diamond Casino and Resort, your podium vehicle for the week is this Dinka Sugoi, and this is basically a car that has really fast acceleration, but it's got this very strange attribute where, despite it being a front-wheel drive car, you'll encounter a lot of oversteer with it, which shouldn't be the case. Usually with a front-wheel drive car, you have a lot of plowing and understeer, but you're actually going to fishtail and have some oversteer characteristics with it. If you stay on the throttle, it's fine. But I would say if you're midway of going around a turn and you let off the gas, you'll notice the rear end is going to kick out on you. So just power through the corner. The turning radius isn't the sharpest, but I think you'll manage. I reviewed it pretty highly in my free vehicles guide from Saturday if you want to check that out. Now, here at the LS Car Meet, this is where you can pick up the Bravado Gauntlet Classic. And this is an awesome muscle car here in this game. I review it very highly as well in my free vehicles guide, and funny enough, you actually can take it to Benny's and convert it into the Bravado Gauntlet Classic Custom, which will give it even better acceleration, better handling, tons more customization options, things like that. This is a awesome car in my opinion. I would say the top speed is very good. It's got sharp handling. It's got fantastic grip around corners as well, besides just like general traction and things like that. Even in the rain, it's pretty good. Like I said, it's a Benny's vehicle, so it's definitely something you want to pursue this week. I mean, you could just buy it off in-game websites, and I reviewed it, and when I reviewed it, I said it's worth 100% MSRP value. But, you know, if you can win it this week at the LS Car Meet, that's even better. And all you need to do to unlock this as your prize ride car for this week is just place top 5 in LS Car Meet Series races for 2 days in a row. So you can get this done today and tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday. Just make sure you do it on Thursday before the weekly event changes over at about 4 a.m. Central Standard Time. So keep that in mind. Here we have some removed and rare vehicles featured back into the game for a limited time this week. So let's start off, actually, let's go to the right and start off with the best first this time. This is the Ocelot XA21. This vehicle boasts a top speed of 122.5 miles an hour. It's inspired by that Jaguar CX-75, and you get super well-rounded performance with this car. You get pretty awesome aesthetics. It's a very competitive vehicle, and as well, it's just a desirable choice in the supercars category. It's not the fastest car in the game, but what it stands out with is its exhaust notes. It's definitely a top 5 best sounding car in the game, I think, in my opinion. And like I said, traction's great, acceleration's good enough, same with the top speed. It's just like a jack of all trades, master of none, I would say. Then we have this vehicle. This is the Classy Vamos. It's a very stylistically appealing car, I would say. You get posed with some unique driving challenges with this. You get a high tendency to spin out at higher speeds, which kind of makes sense with a vehicle like this, but you also have difficulty maintaining control during like normal maneuvers as well. It's not really ideal if you're a muscle car enthusiast who prioritizes performance over style, but if you like style, the Vamos is definitely a vehicle for you. And then we also have this Dinka Jester here. Of course, this is inspired by the Honda and Acura NSX, and with this sports car, you get a competitive speed, you get agile handling, exceptional performance on slippery surfaces, and overall it's just very ideal for all types of challenging weather conditions, and it's also got great durability. If you want to buy this car, it's going to cost you $175,000 this week. The Vamos is going to cost you $298,000, and then the Ocelot XA21 is going to run you $2,375,000. Here at Simeon's, we have a couple vehicles this week that are rare and removed that are featured back to the game, of course, for a limited time. And then we also have some of the Halloween vehicles, but they're featured on in-game websites, so I'm going to brush over those just for the sake of this weekly update reminder. Let's start off here. This is the BF Weevil that you can actually get for $634,080. On its own, it's not that great of a vehicle, but you can also upgrade this and convert it at Benny's to the BF Weevil Custom, and this turns into the quickest non-HSW land vehicle in the game. It has like a top speed, the BF Weevil Custom that is, of about like 150 something miles an hour. So without HSW cars in the game, of course, like if you're on PC or last gen, then this thing goes insanely fast. And, you know, only in a straight line, it doesn't turn that well, but it is what it is. Just a fun little fact about the BF Weevil. Then we also here have the Anus Super Diamond, and this is of course inspired by the Rolls-Royce Phantom. You get average speed, modest acceleration with this car, but honestly, you get considerable weight and a long wheelbase, so that's also going to lead to sluggish handling, unfortunately, and very pronounced understeer, but it's very robust, and you get great crash resilience and impact effectiveness in collisions with this car just because of how big it is. It's like a massive cruise ship on wheels. And if you want to buy it, it's also going to run you $125,000 for the rest of this weekly event. Featured here at the salvage yard that you can take advantage of for the rest of this week. First, we have our standard range vehicle, which is the Albany Brigham, stealable in the Duggan robbery. Then we have the Lampadati Viserys mid-range vehicle featured in the cargo ship robbery. And then we wrap up with the Tundra Panther top-range vehicle featured in the Gangbanger robbery. All of these are going to be available until November the 6th, like I said, at about 4 a.m. Central Standard Time when we switch over to the next weekly event. For the remainder of this weekly event at the gun van, you could take advantage of the machete here. We have the battle rifle, the Widowmaker, the Up and Atomizer, the Unholy Hellbringer, as well as the Vintage Pistol. Now, the Widowmaker is going to be 40% off for GTA Plus members only, but the Up and Atomizer, every player in the game can get 30% off this weapon. With all that out of the way, though, we are going to be wrapping things up right here. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Drop a like if you guys did go on to enjoy it. And of course, if you guys are new to the channel and you want to see more GTA Online content like this, or even Red Dead Online if you're interested, because I upload Red Dead Online as well, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, feel free to check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. I live stream GTA Online as well as Red Dead Online several times a week over on my Twitch channel. So if you guys want to stay up to date with all of that and kind of interact with me as well as the rest of the Hazard community in real time, definitely that is an option for you, so make sure to check it out. Again, hopefully you all have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.